One thing I really liked, and I just can't stop reading about, from the CES 2021 is the LG OLED TVs.
The OLEDs, bro. Get those OLEDs. That was definitely on my list of things that if I didn't keep this TV, then I'd be dropping another grand and getting one of those. But
Getting the LG OLED.
yeah, one of those LG OLEDs. I might still get one as a monitor. We'll see. Because
Ooh.
like that 42-inch looks dope.
Well, I got another bit of info. We'll go down a little bit further, but yeah, dude, 42-inch. There's no release date on it yet. They're thinking also March, right? At the end of this quarter, they kind of said.
Yeah, well, and all their like last year, all their stuff came out late, so who knows? Obviously, their G1's supposed to be dope, where it's a lot brighter than like the current OLEDs, which are not to say they're not bright, but they're dimmer than like the LCD options out there. Um, but yeah, OLEDs are supposed to have like the nicest picture. Their one big downfall is like they have potential for burn-in, but I mean, like if you go over to our ratings, like they did a thing where they just like ran random images on those TVs for like years on end
Oh, really?
and then like determined, yeah. So kind of interesting.
I think one thing interesting. So they're saying there's going to be a 42-inch out, and on the LG 4K
And I think
OLED.
they updated the size to maybe like an 85 is the high end, which is fucking huge.
Yeah, there's an 83. There's a 48
Or
inch.
83.
Yeah, there's a 48, 55, 65, 77, and 83. Freaking
Get that 83, bro.
freaking crazy. And one thing info I was reading on OLEDs. So I guess the thing with OLEDs is they don't get that bright. So in like daylight in your house, like if you don't have shades up or something like that, it's kind of hard to see. So like at night they're great. But so that's kind of like a little food for thought if you didn't know that and you're looking at these TVs. But they do have an
Or
answer.
if you're
Go ahead.
really worried about that, you get the G1, the new G1, because they updated the brightness on that.
Oh, okay. And they also have this.
The new.
Go ahead.
Oh, just the new G1. They added an additional light layer on the back of it, so it gets even brighter than the previous series is.
Oh, that's killer.
So it's like they're calling it, OLED Gen 2, essentially, is what they're calling it, which was kind of their big announcement is, brighter TVs. And then they also changed a little bit of their nomenclature. Like their lowest level was like the B series, and now it's the A series. Just little things like that.
Yeah, there's the LG, the G1, which you just said. There's the C1 and then the A1.
There's also like an X1, I think, too, or a Z1.
Oh, there is. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's a ton, and there's this other the QNED TVs, which is like supposed to be
Yeah, I mean it's like the answer to Samsung's, QLEDs, which is just bullshit marketing, trying to, you know, it's one mark away from an OLED. You kind of get it, like QLED versus OLED. It's literally just an LCD TV with
different letters.
a name. It's literally just an LCD TV with a LED array in the back of it, or mini LED array in the back of it. So basically the same technology that everything's been running off of in the previously. It just depends on like the dimming zones or the amount of dimming zones. That's all they're basically saying.
I see.
So I think those are what they used to call their like nano TVs. That was what they called them last year from LG. Now they're QNED.
Well, they're keeping the nano, so it's now nano QNED.
Oh, okay.
Just to keep it just to keep it rolling with it, so there's no confusion. Dude, what's sick on the G1s? I don't know if you saw this, but I love it. I wouldn't use it.
You can like,
go ahead.
You can like recess them into the wall.
Yeah, you could do that, and then you can also. They have this like modern freestanding
mount for them.
Yeah, that looks really nice.
Yeah.
So you don't need like a cool table or like a entertainment center. You could just have your TV chilling out there with your
Well, because the G series doesn't have feet, so it's either wall mount or recessed into the wall, or you can use that goofy stand. which is
Oh, okay.
so it doesn't have feet like the C series.
Oh, and it
That's kind of
doesn't
like
have
their
that
main
option
difference.
to put feet on it?
No,
Oh.
no. The feet option is literally that tripod.
Oh, I think, dude, I missed the note on the OLED TV. They have like a transparent screen concept.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
they got like a rollable one and a transparent one. And I thought the shit was cool, like where they had it like on trains and shit, like displaying the weather and shit outside on a train.
Oh, that's
Kind of
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Sony did. I want to check it out. I listened to their like demo, like a video
Uh
online,
huh.
and it was about the 360 VME, which is like a 360 audio in your typical stereo headsets.